Hello and welcome to the blog for today. On today's video, let's talk about the weather. The weather hasn't been that great. It's been overcast all day and it's been horrible. Boo the weather. However, haven't really been doing much today. Just, to be honest, I've been lazy all day. I've been resting all day, doing absolutely nothing all day, to be honest. But in other news, I found my little action cam, which is this thing here. It's not a GoPro. It's a GoPro would be better. But I'm going to try and get some on-the-go footage, showing you what it's like for me going to A to B. Now I know that sounds a bit boring, but be interesting to see what happens along the way. So today, really, that's all I've done. Had a bit of a shower, freshened up, got ready for bed, so to speak, even though it's not night time. Well, it is. For dinner, just good old scrambled eggs on rice. And to make that simple, make the scrambled eggs, you heat up the rice, you put them together, you put a cheese on top, you put a bit of tomato sauce on top, and there you go. There you have your cheese on rice meal. Tomorrow I don't know what I'm going to do yet. However, update on the roof situation. This afternoon a plumber, I think, turned up and had a look at my roof, and they're going to fix it. So be interesting to see at the end of the day who has to pay for it. I'm hoping they don't make me pay for it, even though I did not do it. It's been quiet at the moment, but this little village area I'm in isn't built for kids to run up and down the middle of the footpath. Especially with the kids who live there, who actually have, who family members or friends of the parents come up and down the driveway all the time, fast. And actually, that's one other thing. Do you think it's disrespectful for someone to basically come up the driveway, who's only a visitor to someone, but have their music blasting in their car loud as at any time of the day or night? That's also, in my books, very disrespectful. However, you can't choose who you love next to. Well, yeah, you kind of can, but at the moment I just have to stay put and fingers crossed that things hopefully get better. If not, hopefully I win lotto, so then I can buy my own really good house, which is the plan in the end of the day. But we'll just have to wait and see. So tomorrow's plan, I've got my support worker slash cleaner coming tomorrow, and we're just going to clean the house. That's about it. It is rubbish day tomorrow. I can't be bothered taking the rubbish out tonight. It's only one bag, so I'll leave it until next week. But it's quite amazing on the topic of rubbish how one person can make basically 2 rubbish bags full a week. Yeah, I know, it's quite funny, eh? But anyway, on a positive, just been sorting out stuff. I tried my bag on the back of my manual chair today, just to see whether it'd be an idea taking my manual chair instead of the walker with me when I go away. It works. The problem is it's too much of a hassle, because you've got to, it's just too much of a hassle. So I'm just going to stick with the walker, and I'll just take my time and that kind of thing. Hopefully the weather is okay close to the time. We'll just have to wait and see. And as I said before, and I'm going to say it again, there'll be some videos, and I'm going to try with this camera get some actual travel video happening, even though I don't know how long it's going to last, but we'll give it a go. Eventually I'm looking at getting a proper GoPro, so fingers crossed. The other thing is, today I've just been busy filling in my passport application to refresh my passport, because I've got one but it needs to update it because it's out of date now, which will cost $180, but that's alright. I'll get that sorted out time. Reason why is A, for ID. B is because I'm planning a big trip. A big trip as in I'm going to go from Auckland to Australia. I know Aussie, why Aussie, to explore and something different, something new, so there'll be videos hopefully over there as well when that happens. At the moment I haven't booked, I'm not going to book as yet, as there's a lot of things to prepare for first for that trip, so fingers crossed that everything goes well. So that won't be until October next year. Other trips I'm looking at, because of that one big trip, I'm only looking at maybe a couple of small ones next year, which is the normal to Auckland and back just for a weekend, but also a weekend away, say to Taupo or Rotorua or somewhere like that, just for a weekend. So looking around that for next year. However, I may end up going to Dunedin next year. I don't know as yet, but those are just on the plates at the moment. I'm not going to do them all at once, all next year. Basically, I'm planning, unless I do 2 trips, I only do 2 trips next year, which is maybe I do the first half of the year, I do maybe Dunedin. The second half, I'll do Australia. We'll just have to wait and see. As I said, it's about sacrifice. You know, how much I love to go out and party and do all that kind of thing. I can't afford it, so it's basically, it's either the trip or I go out and party. Those are the options, but if you save for the trip, you save enough for your trip, you have enough to go and party on your trip at a different city, a different place, and you have a whole lot of fun. That's where I see it. Travelling alone, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest, it is a bit scary. It is a tiny bit scary, but it's good. It's good and it's bad, it's in between. The reason why I say that is because it's good because you basically choose the times and days and what you do when you want to do it. And you can do what you want, when you want, however you want, without having to put someone else's feelings, someone else into the middle. But again, it can be a tiny bit lonely because it's kind of like, oh, it's just you. You haven't got that companion next to you. So the ups and downs of that is if you travel with someone, it's like you've got someone there as a companion. The downside is you both have to agree on what you do and schedule a bit more stricter. As for being alone, you can basically just come up with a schedule as you go. And also, you don't have to worry about the other person being late. It's like, oh, you're late, hurry up, you know. You can just go when you want to go and time it when you want to time it. Even domestic, I always say be an hour to an hour and a half early. Even if sometimes 2 hours if you want to, but it's good just to hang around the airport, at least you're there. And I know domestic, I don't know international, but I know domestic who can check in your luggage early and just leave it there, checked in, and it'll wait and go to the right flight, and you can just walk around the airport, or if you've got time, go over to the airport shops, as you do if you're in Auckland. If you're in Wellington, there's not much shops around there, I admit, but take your time looking in the gift store and the bookstores there and whatnot. I know Christchurch, because I have been to Christchurch before, has a few shops, so we'll have a look and we might film some of that if we can, without getting caught. Yeah, so that's just a tiny bit of travel advice, but that's a bit of an update on things. Hopefully those neighbours next door finally finally get over themselves, shall I say. See, they're only really having a go at me because they know they're guilty, because they know their person broke my house and they're not willing to step up to the plate. Well, anyway, hopefully tomorrow goes well. Hopefully my washing dries overnight. Until then, bye.